My name is Sheila Rhodenizer. I live in a little community called Cookville, Nova Scotia. I'm 57, almost 57, still 56, but almost 57. Let's see. Let's do the dirty work. I've been married twice. Not anymore. I have two children, a son, 33, his name is Bryce, and a daughter, almost 35, and her name is Sarah, and two amazing grandsons, Landon and Ollie. And currently living in the house that I grew up in. Started living with my mom, who has dementia, 2.5 years ago, and at Christmas time she took another fall, her fourth, and is now in the process of going to long-term care, which has been a really, really hard journey for me. I'm sure it's hard for her as well, but these past couple of months have been, kind of hard. How do I say me? You know what, Bernice, from the time probably, that you really start thinking about who you are, or, whatever, and I'm going to put my timeline probably around 14 to 16. I'd watch other girls at that time, and then, as I grew older, women of my time, friends, associates, acquaintances, and they all seemed to know who they were, and I never did. And I don't know if it was, I tried to figure it out. Maybe it was because I was adopted and didn't know where I came from, and all that stuff. And I think it was probably around my 50s, early 50s, that I had this epiphany that, you know what, we're ever changing. And I think as women, we're all chameleons in some way or another. So when you ask me that question about how do I find time to be me, I am a daughter, I am a mother, I am a grandmother, and that is part of me and my soul and who I am, and so my spare time, I guess, is sort of just trying to continue on my spiritual journey of why I'm really here. What is my purpose, right? And maybe all of this is my purpose, and it probably is my purpose. And, and so I guess I'm, try to be the best I can be without going crazy.
It's not always.
I don't have to be somebody I'm not just to please the outer whatever circles or people or so that in that, Bernice, I definitely found my voice and came into my own. I think that my whole life has, and all the, things that you go through has brought me to where I am right now, this moment, today. And I really like who I am. And I hope to continue to, build on that. It's not easy, like you said, working and, at this business of commercial and residential rentals, and, losing big tenants after my dad passed away. So I'm going, what the hell? But then that allowed me to figure it out and know that I wanted to do business differently, and that it's okay to do business differently, and you don't have to be a hard ass, and you don't have to, try to break people because you have to have this amount, or and that you can be kind and you can be generous and you can be caring, and that's okay as a businesswoman. You don't have to be the devil wears Prada. You can just be you. You you don't have to work yourself to the grave to have a fulfilling life. I think that's probably what the biggest lesson I've taken away from all of this right now, because I do, have this company and I run it, and it's not always great, and some days are better than others, but I take the time to be able to put my family first, and they've been first for a while because there's so many dynamics that are going on right now. So in that, I think that's what I've learned. I've also learned that I may be my father's daughter, but I'm not my father. Believe in yourself. Make sure it's your passion, and believe in yourself. And no matter how many doors you knock on, or they get shut or they don't open, there's always another door, and you can do this. Like, I really hope that that landlords like myself will really, you are in business, and yes, you have to make money to run a company, and some are wanting to make more money than others, or that, but God, if you could just pick one or two nonprofit organizations or startup companies that you can, give a hand up to them, help them out, help them, support them in the way that you can. All the landlords. That's what I'd like to say. It's very rewarding. I have met the most incredible young people. I really, it really, there's another thing that I guess anyway that I've taken away from that too, is that there are these 30-something women and men that they inspire me. I had, you raise your children, and maybe they haven't done what you envisioned for them, but I'll tell you, I don't think we give these young adults enough credit. They get it. They get it, and they get it in business, and they get it in family, and they get it in community. I'm so inspired and impressed, and just love them for what they're creating in our world. Like they're doing. I can't say enough. We need to learn from them, and I hope that our age bracket or a little older can really just stop and take a look at what they're doing, and know that they're doing okay, and that they do know shit. They know, they do know what they're doing, and they can help us, and they have great ideas, and yeah, you all know who you are.